the White House, President Eisenhower signs the proclamation that makes Alaska's entry into the Union official, nearly 92 years after Lincoln's Secretary of State bought the territory from the Russian Tsar for $7 million.
The Alaska Wild Project podcast is brought to you by the following sponsors.
Barney's Sports Chalet, supplying hunters with the best hand-selected gear since 1963. The exclusive home of frontier gear built for the rugged Alaskan terrain. Your one-stop shop for all your outdoor needs. Visit Barney's today at 906 West Northern Lights.
Arbor Digital, the forefront of digital assets, cryptocurrencies, and wealth management, providing a low-cost, research-based investment strategy for Alaskans looking to invest their hard-earned money. Visit arborcapital.io today to put your money to work.
Tailored Restoration 24-hour emergency home services, helping Alaskans restore their dreams since 1972. Services include fire, water, mold, post-emergency cleaning, repair, and remodeling. Give them a call in Anchorage, Eagle River, Matsu, or Fairbanks. Hit them up at tailoredrestorationalaska.com.
Total Truck and Alaska Overlander, Alaska's premier supplier for custom automotive accessories and overlanding products, providing all-inclusive rental vehicles and trailers custom outfitted to explore the Alaskan backcountry with a unique and convenient traveling experience.
Serrano's Mexican Grill, 2 locations, one on Tudor, one on Northern Lights. The Northern Lights location has their new tequila bar. Check it out. Also see their daily specials at serranosmexicangrill.com.
TheTreehouseAK.com, located at 341 Boniface Parkway, Alaska's own and grown cannabis and CBD store. Ask the bud tender what the strain of the day is to get your 10% off. The Treehouse, where the culture lives.
The Connoisseur Lounge, Alaska's premier locally owned and operated cannabis retailer, located in the heart of Palmer, Alaska. Their cultivated products include Snowcap Romance, Aurora Haze, Super Glue, and much more. Find them at theconnoisseurlounge.net.
AKO Farms, located in Sitka, Alaska, built from the ground up with concentrates as their single motivation, with exclusive products such as their sugar wax, full spectrum diamond sauce carts, and more. Ask your local bud tender about AKO. Marijuana has intoxicating effects and may be habit-forming and addictive. Marijuana impairs concentration, coordination, and judgment. Do not operate a vehicle or machinery under the influence. There are health risks associated with consumption of marijuana. For the use of only by adults 21 and older. Keep out of the reach of children, and marijuana should not be used by women who are pregnant or breastfeeding.
The Bait Shack, located on Ship Creek upstream of the bridge. Can't miss the bright red shack. They're the go-to fishing gear rental and guide service on Ship Creek. Tight lines and fish on. Come hook into the action with them. Hit them up at thebaitshackak.com.
Snow Pro AK, your snow and ice management company specializing in business and residential properties. They know what it takes to keep your property presentable and safe. Give them a call for a free estimate at 280-7098 or visit lawnproak.com. Double Shovel Cider Company, located off of Arctic and 58th. Handcrafted Alaskan-made colonial ciders. They also have a tap room downtown on the corner of 5th and E. Stop by today and taste an award-winning cider.
It's finesse.
It's that good finger movement.
Figured you were under the weather, but you still had full concentration.
Extra concentrated now. Under the weather's right, man. It's been insane, dude.
It's kicking everybody's ass.
Oh my God. Like, my oldest was sick. 3 days out of school, 2 days. Literally,
that's a lot of time.
Literally the next day after that, my youngest gets sick. 2 days. Then the weekend comes, and then I got sick. And I've been sick for like 4 days.
Didn't the Snopocalypse like come at the perfect time for that, though?
Oh, it was like heaven sent, man.
I mean, because then it goes from, like, it alleviates the sick day.
Yes.
And now it's a snow day, which has got to just still be a full paid day for a teacher.
I didn't have to use a sick leave day.
Right.
Even though I have a bunch of sick leave days.
But, you know.
Like 50-something days.
Well, and then
I don't call in sick much.
Can you remember a time where they closed school for 2 days in a row? I don't know.
They did it on the ice. There was like an ice one time.
Like a Chinook or something
like
came
April
through and
or
warmed
something.
up?
It was something weird like that. It
Okay,
happened.
I remember that too.
But they said it hadn't snowed this much in, like 20 years or 25
That's what
years?
I keep hearing. I'm like, I don't know, man. We've had some dumpings, but.
Nah. I mean, as a kid, I was telling my kids, like in the 80s, this is normal.
I felt like it did that all the time.
It was like
maybe
way more
not
than
in
that.
one storm, but like you'd get like,
Oh, it would come like
a
that.
series of those in a month that would accumulate to
Yeah.
the amount of snow that we did get.
Yeah, and they're like, this is a lot. I was like, this is like nothing compared to back when we were kids.
I mean, it kind of crippled shit the last
it really did.
48 hours though, man.
100% did.
I haven't seen that in a while where like it was fucked out there.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't believe people with 4-wheel drive vehicles, full-size 4-wheel drive vehicles stuck all over the place. Mm-hmm. And it's bad if that's the case. And a lot of people don't know how to drive in that shit.
No.
They don't know how to turn off their fucking traction control. You know, you
so
turn that crap off so you can get your all four
spinning.
ripping. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's like, there was 24 inches of snow in some areas, and driving through that even in a full-size truck, you're still plowing.
Yeah, let's put it in 4 and pin it.
And it was like sticky, packy, like,
Yeah, like kind of suction-y-ish.
Yeah, like
wet.
it's just.
At first it was pretty wet.
Yeah, I got home Tuesday night. I got delayed coming back from Chicago, and I drove my truck to the airport. I was like, "Fuck it, I'll just keep it in the garage, pay the parking." But at least I'll just when I get home. 'Cause something just told me that I might get delayed because there's all these cancellations going on, and
with flights and
I was
stuff.
just like, man, I didn't go into it thinking like it couldn't happen to me, And so I was like, I'll just drive my truck that way. If I get home late, found a parking spot under the garage, which ended up being awesome because it dumped. Oh. So I was able to come to my truck and it was like clean. I was like, oh man, at least I got that going for me.
You parked actually at the airport or the little?
At the airport in the garage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just, it's kind of expensive, but it's worth just getting out of the terminal and going straight to my pickup.
Yeah.
Throwing my shit in there. Anyway, driving home, I pushed 6 people out in various intersections and like driveways before I get home to shovel for 3 hours, to want to go to bed, to look out the window at this poor gal stuck in the middle of the street in front of the house with her flashers on, just sitting there.
What time is this?
Like 2
in the morning.
Yep. And I got done.
Oh, you got
outside.
home on the late flight?
Yeah, well, and it took me like an hour to get home because I kept stopping and pushing people out.
Yeah.
And people are just like, they needed to be home.
Was it still snowing?
Yeah. It was
Okay.
Tuesday night, it was dumping.
Yeah.
It was like, that's when the Snopocalypse was actually going full force.
Full apocalypse.
Full apocalypse. So get her out. Takes an hour to drag her up the road and figure that whole thing out. Get her out on the main road to find 2 other vehicles stranded on the side of the road. And me to do with a plow, I got them out. So I got home and went to bed at like 4.
Like physically pushing, or you had a tow strap?
Tow strap pushing at first, digging with shovel.
Yeah.
I ended up just busting out the full kit. I just started driving around with like 2 shovels and my tow strap, dude. And I went to work the last like 48 hours. Just everybody I drove, I was like, I'll hook up to you, and yard them out, drive off. So you're going to help them one, you might as well help them all, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Rena's been giving me shit. She's like, you can't fucking help them all. I'm like, dude,
someone's got to do it.
Half
man.
the time, it's...
I felt bad. I drove by the guy today, man. Poor guy's right in the middle of Northern Lights and C Street at like 4:30.
Ooh.
Just like he thought.
Just spinning.
He thought there was a right lane, but there is no. There's only 3 lanes, not 4 right now.
Yeah.
So he thought he was going to stay in that lane and just.
And it's sticky over there.
And he's poor guy's digging with his like snow scraper.
That's not gonna really move a lot of material.
No. And so many people drove by because it's like you can't even like pull
it's
in there to help them.
It's dangerous.
Right,
you can't
you're
just
gonna
pull
get
over.
stuck.
Yeah. That's a high traffic area.
Dude's in his t-shirt, just like no gloves, no nothing. Just
that's the thing, man. Like, I vividly remember like it was a gal and her little girl, and she's like, you could tell she's scared and she doesn't know what to do. So like that was an easy one, and then a teenage kid stuck it like trying to get into cars, just into cars.
Yeah.
And there's like 2 feet of berm, you know what I mean? And I pull up to him and he's got his hands on his head like this. I'm like, just the highest stress level ever. I'm just like, dude, he needs help. But
well, at that time too, because there's not that many people driving by and it's nighttime.
Yeah, no, I don't know, man. Like, I don't want to like beat the whole like Alaskans looking out for Alaskans into the ground thing, but it's just like, when those come, everybody needs to get home. So it just feels like the proper thing to do is to help them get a push and get them home. And after they get stuck, they realize real quick, like, there's no fucking around. They need to get home. Yeah. And like shut it down. Like, this is not the time to be out.
Yeah.
But for our listeners that didn't know, let's see this little error.
The out-of-staters?
Out-of-staters.
The lower 48ers?
Lower 48ers.
The international lighters?
Is it an Alaska thing to call them lower 48?
Oh, 100%.
That's just like, it's what? Yeah.
I don't think a lot of them know that, though. That's what their name is.
No, that's an Alaskan thing.
Yeah.
They don't call it that themselves when referring to Alaska. I don't think
People don't, they don't, yeah.
They're not like, well, we're down here in the lower 48.
Yeah, no.
In Mississippi, like, no, they're not saying that.
No.
I don't think so. I could be wrong.
No, they know.
What do we get?
Because when you say that to someone down there, they're like, what is it? What do you guys say?
Yeah.
Like, lower 48.
What is that? Is that another island?
And then Hawaii is just Hawaii. Like, we don't say the lower 49.
Lower 49. I mean, they're below.
They're the lowest. The lowest. The 49.
They're on their own thing.
The 50th.
What was the accumulation we ended up getting? I was trying to throw some snow facts down for the Snopocalypse that like crippled the city for a minute.
Oh, the facts you're gonna.
I don't even. Okay, I just didn't know if you like caught it on the news or anything. I didn't ever really hear. Oh, we got 30 inches. I got 30 inches at my house. I got of fluff.
I got like 16.
Yeah. I think up by the lower hill.
Well, it said that
coming off the arm.
Yeah, it said that side of town would be by the mountains would be hit hard. Just kind of pushed right there and probably sat there and just dump.
Dude, it must have been insane for like Liska and the Bear Valley folk.
Oh yeah,
that must have got like.
Oh, well, I think he posted a video. He was like snow machining.
I bet.
Yeah, D's Liska.
Anyway, it was just a lot, and it's been really actually kind of stressful.
I should pull
to
it
deal
up.
with.
Actually, it's funny.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and pull it up.
Well, speaking of you had the full kit. So what's in the kit?
So I have a broom, like a standard a snow broom.
I've seen like 2 people doing their driveway with that.
So I have a snow broom.
You seen that before?
What do you mean?
Sorry to interrupt.
Like sweeping their driveway?
The snow. That's their shovel.
Oh, man, that's brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll get the edges like by the door frame trim.
No, doing the whole driveway. This little lady down in my street.
You couldn't have done that with this snow.
No. Well, maybe.
So the kid has.
They just stay out there. Just poor lady was out there.
Just as it's dropping, keep on sweeping, go back up to the top.
Hours.
I got a shovel, like a snow shovel. Oh, here, let me stand up.
Okay. Sorry guys, the light just turned off in here. Put it on stay on. It's on auto.
It's got the box in the way.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, the sensor. There we go. Yeah, the broom. Yeah, I think that's like an ethnic thing, man. That's like a Spanish Filipino thing. Be out there with the broom. I got my broom on the deck.
They had like a certain broom in the Philippines. It was like homemade, like the way it was built, and everybody had them. It was more of like a one-handed like sweep, like
just some old like palm tree.
But I have like a shot, like thick bristled like broom, and so like I like to shovel the back of my truck out and like sweep it out.
Oh,
it's
you got one of those?
But
okay.
Yeah, like
I was
broom.
thinking like a little like
no.
duster.
So I have the snow broom, which is like the square with the telescopic extender, so I can like pull snow off.
Gotcha.
The broom, and then I've got a snow shovel, right, and then I've got my tow strap.
Okay.
So, and I got it set up so that I can actually like hook my tow strap up to like truck hooks, or if it's like a car where you have to get like the tow hook bolt out of like the spare compartment and you actually have to bolt it into the back of the car.
What?
Yeah, like most cars don't have like hooks on the bottom of them.
Sure, man, right on the bumper, baby.
Yeah, I would recommend that.
Okay, so cars don't have a little hooky thing.
Yeah, like the gal, she had like an Audi A6. She was stuck, full size car, right? So popped her trunk, got into where the spare is, pulled this bolt. It's basically a thick ass bolt, like diameter like this.
Yeah.
That has a loop on the end and threads on the other, and so you pop a little cap on the bumper cover.
Oh,
and in there is a recessed mounting point that's connected to the impact bar in the frame. Gotcha. So you can bolt that thing, screw it in there, bolt it. Now it's got a loop sticking out. It's like what a tow truck driver would use to pull a car out of the ditch. It's something to grab onto and pull the car out.
Yeah, but what if they get there and they're not there?
What do you mean?
Like, they just cook to the tires.
Well, it's like you can grab something.
Yeah.
Shit's gonna get.
I never knew that.
But yeah, most people don't. So the way my tow hook's set up, or my strap, I got a nice like smaller loop that I can get through that.
Okay.
So I'm able to hook to cars.
Gotcha.
And I can pull them out.
What's the phone number if people need to call you?
Oh, I retired. 48-hour shift. I'm done.
It's like a crabbing season, just like, or the herring. It's just just 24 hours. Just that's it.
Go hard. Hours. Yeah, but it is just kind of ridiculous. But a lot of people are in a bad spot, and still right now, like my neighborhood is a disaster still, because now it got cold today. And it all firmed up.
Oh yeah.
So now there's like a trailer. It's like a off-road billy goat trail.
Yes.
In the middle of the road, and that's all I got.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really bumpy. Some of those intersections are crazy.
Oh man, I saw a truck jump yesterday. Like northbound on Old Seward crossing Diamond. There's this rut in there because there's a lot of traffic that turns left. Yeah. So like when it snowed, it built that up.
Oh, so the other way guy coming
across,
east.
Dude. Was hitting that like
just a
like
jump.
a dirt bike corner.
Yeah.
I can tell you right now, man, if that dude had a cup of coffee in his truck, it was all over the roof liner. Like his truck got front tires up, right tire or rear tires up, straight bucked like. Brand new Silverado. I was like, dude. Everybody was going slow across the intersection. This dude just sent it.
Oh no.
When that happened, I was like, called me and I was like, hey, you need to be really careful going across town. Like, go slow through the intersections. Don't let that happen to you. Oh, Snopocalypse 2022.
So welcome to Alaska Wall Project, episode 93. The aftermath of the Snopocalypse. Maybe that's the name.
It was kind of interesting. We had the agenda line, and then it like just fell right into that. That's how we started it off. We've been living our lives the last day and a half.
Yeah.
Thanks to Donatello.
Oh man, Donnie
AKA.
For those of you guys looking on YouTube, the TV's back. The TV's back. My computer's like frozen right now for some reason. I'm gonna have to like turn it off or something. Did something weird.
Yeah, it was kind of a bummer, man. We had Oliver in here with his girl, and we had a great time, but we couldn't put up any of his
pictures.
His pictures, man.
Oh man,
he had some.
Wrong with this thing.
I saw though you posted earlier this week a story. Would that be a story? No. What's the
his story?
Yeah, I guess it would be. It goes away, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 24-hour story.
It just had like a stream of his pictures, fish
pictures.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh, I shared on our story his pictures. Yeah, he has some really good, really, really, really good ones.
But we got the TV up, and our maintenance man, old Donnie
came through.
Don Magic Wand, the Don Mega, the Megalodon.
I don't think we've ever said that Don? One. I don't think that's the ultimate Don.
Oh shit.
He's like one step on top of the Mafia Don. It's Mafia Don's dad.
He's the boss that nobody actually knows about except for the main boss. Oh, Don looks like a Don too, man.
Is he Italian?
Remember you've met him, haven't you?
Yeah.
He's got the stash.
Oh,
and
yeah.
those,
Good
like,
handshake.
introduces himself full named. You know what I mean? Just
Don John.
Just like,
What's his last name? No.
Otello. Anyway, thanks to our maintenance man. Don came through. The TV fell off the wall. He came through, fixed the trim, remounted it. We're back in business. So,
Yeah, thank you,
thanks,
Don.
Donnie.
That's good. That's good. It's back. It's back. Your girls don't shovel the driveway?
I mean,
A little bit.
I want their help, but like not at 11 o'clock at night.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
You fired up the
I was going to, but it.
at 11. Okay.
No, there was other people doing it too.
Oh, okay. So it was practice. It was going down.
I mean, it just felt like if anybody was going to get up in the morning and go to work, it would have been nice to just knock it out and have at least like put a dent in it. Because if it was nice, not to overly cover the freaking snow, but like it was nice to like do the snow removal that night. Because the next day it was another 11 inches. So it was like that on top of what I already did would have been a fucking extra nightmare.
Oh,
so it was nice to like chop it down.
I gotcha.
Like old Dick down the road, he shoveled his driveway like 6 times to try and just keep up with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 3-4 inches every couple hours. But anyway, I wish they did help a little bit more with that. I mean, one's 14. She can definitely get out there and help me.
Oh yeah.
That's a good question. I should start introducing the
I
art
give
of
him a time.
snow shoveling.
I said you're going to be out there at 12. And you're going to do the truck, and you're going to do the trailer, and you're going to do the driveway.
Nice. They just shoot up and go do it.
Well, they go and do like half, and then they go play.
Yeah. And it's half-assed on top of it, right?
Yeah, I always have to go back out there. I like my lines crisp.
Oh,
on
yeah.
the side, on both sides.
They just put a little dent in it, though, right? Barely.
Yeah. No, they actually did. Actually, Mateo did actually better than expected job.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I just, I don't have another. I don't only have one of the big shovels, like the snow shovels. I need another one. All I have is 2 of the other little like snow machine style shovels.
Well, and
which is perfect when he was little.
Yeah.
But now he's bigger. He can handle the big.
And like they can't push that much, so you got to give them what they can like actually handle.
Yeah.
You know.
That's true.
The snow's already heavy, and then you got a big ass man shovel, and it's like. Brrr.
Man, kids don't go around like asking to do the driveway. That was the hustle back in the day.
Oh my god! If you were able to borrow Dad's snowblower and just go like cruise around the hood, you would have made. You said $100 a driveway. People would have.
They would have said,
"Yeah, give you 200." I mean, people are stuck in the driveway, so
yeah.
Anyway,
that was the hustle.
Apocalypse. It was really a kick in the nuts to come back from that like fun hockey trip for my kiddo to that.
Work.
I was like, man, because it was just nice to get a break, and it wasn't that cold down there. It was like 30s, 40s.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, it was nice. We got 2 like bluebird days.
How did she do in the tournament?
Her team did great, man. They came up short as far as winning games. I think they tied a game and lost the rest of their games. They played 4. So, but what was really cool about it is that they were in them all. They were one. Close. They were the tie was 1-1. It was 2-1. It's 1-0.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like 3-2. I think was one of them. I mean, they're all goal game, pretty much. So they played with all those teams.
Yeah.
Toronto, New York, Florida.
They come from all over.
Yeah, there was like 20 teams.
What was it called?
Windy City tournament
in Chicago.
Yeah, I can double check my facts on that. Windy City. It was fun, man. They got really nice rinks down there. The parent group was a blast. The hotel worked out.
Yeah.
Like the right amount of parents rented cars, so we were all sharing and carpooling, and parents were having fun in between.
Oh, I'm
the
sure the
games,
parents
hanging
had
out.
a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was was a great experience, man. And the kids, like I said, they did good, man. It felt like they were in games and they could have like taken one or two of those games if they figured out how to like put their like foot on the jugular type stuff. You know what I mean? They like play, and then like the game's over and they run out of time. It's like, man, you got to like finish it off. I think what I saw down there, and I'm a casual hockey fan, right? A casual hockey, like knowledge. But watching them, like compared to some of what the other teams were doing on their level, and what just clearly looks like would be a huge improvement. And again, not an expert, but moving the puck more, so passing more.
Instead of like one player trying to go through?
Yeah, or just like one pass, you know what I mean? Like,
like more tic-tac-toe.
Like D-to-Ds and like, you know, and I'm sure all that comes with time. Like it's, right now they want to press and everybody wants to get a goal and the whole thing, but just just saying, move the puck a little bit more and figure out how to crash the net. So like get those rebound opportunities.
Yeah.
And so I think those things, once they like get that figured out, or had they had the ability to do a little bit more of that, I think they would have had a chance to actually like take a game or two out of that. But great effort every game. All the girls showed up. They all had great attitudes. They were like behaved really well. The coaches took their phones away, and you know before at night.
At night. Okay.
Yep. But until the tournament was over, then they gave them back.
Oh, for the whole weekend?
For the whole weekend, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool, man. You can tell they all bonded, and it was just great parental experience.
Yeah.
You know, one for the books.
Yeah, that's a cool idea. Mm-hmm. I wonder if a lot of teams do that.
I mean, it's good.
Yeah.
It's good to get rid of the distractions.
Yeah.
You know, those phones, man, they'll just be staring at them all the time.
You didn't finish about your snowblower.
Going back to that fucking snowblower.
You said you got home at 11.
Oh, that's right. I went to fire it up, and it was spewing fuel.
In the shed?
No, in the garage. I brought it out before, you know.
Is it on wheels?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a
Tracks?
24-inch. No, it's got just the big aggressive snow tires. Yep. It's like the perfect snowblower. I've had it for 10 years. It's pretty not common. There's like an O-ring in the carburetor or the choke or something that dry rots when it's just sitting. And unfortunately, it made its way out of the garage after its first like 5 years of life was in the garage. I had a nook in the corner and it just fit in there.
Yeah.
So that sucker was just like, boom, fired up warm every time.
Yeah.
And then she's been sitting outside under the eave.
Oh, just
a little weathered. I was like, oh man, it's like one of the things I let like slip, and I don't let none of my shit slip.
Yeah.
All right, all my shit was clean.
Well, you haven't needed it. Mine's been in the shed. Mine's been in the shed for years.
I have not even needed it in 10 years. I shoveled it.
Yeah, I want to say 10 years.
Yeah. It just isn't like
I almost busted it out.
This was worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the snowblower was worth it. But if it was back in the shed or whatever, trying to bring that around the front, like I don't know about all that.
Oh, I would have just paid.
Just fired it up and just choose your way up.
Yeah. It's on tracks. You can't drag that.
Just make a path. Oh, it's one of those track driven?
Yeah. One of the old Honda red ones.
So I went and rented one at Bailey's rental.
Okay.
All right. And that was worth it, you know, because I had some projects and I want to do my mom's house, my mother-in-law's place. Like, I'm not shoveling all this shit.
How do you get it up on the truck?
A ramp. Four-wheeler ramps.
Okay.
Yep. So I rent one, get everything done that I have in my day's time, and the throttle cable breaks as I'm loading it in my truck.
On the rental?
Yeah. So I'm so glad at least it like lasted through the whole.
Yeah.
And then I had to have some guys from work come help me and throw it in the back of the truck and return it today. But anyway, it was just kind of like funny how that worked out. Like it just broke at the last second. I was like, oh fuck. Good thing it was like mid pass at mom's house. Just, you know, I still got 3 other fucking places to do.
Yeah. I was jealous of, cause there's a couple people in our driveway or in our street that get the tow truck or the plow guy comes.
Yeah.
He's just like, pop, 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 and he's done. Mm-hmm. It's like
just pushes it up in
4 minutes.
The drive or pushes it up
We're
in the
out
yard.
there for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it is nice.
Snow Pro, AK.
Oh,
I bet my man is
nice
busy.
Segue. His boys are. I bet Justin's plowing.
Oh yeah, I'm surprised he didn't call us. Be like, hey, you guys got some hours?
got 2 trucks ready for you.
Yeah, I bet he's plowing too.
Oh, I would just imagine it's like all hands on deck.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
there's
good for them, man. Good for all the plow guys getting money.
Mm-hmm.
Out there hustling.
Yeah, we're gonna get a nice start to our snow mound. You know, like the C Street snow mounds and the Seward Highway.
Yeah.
Right there, those like big field.
Yeah. I thought you were talking about the cul-de-sac.
That
for
too.
The kids.
Oh, King of the Hill.
Oh, dude.
Is that even a
I
thing
taught
they
the kids.
play it?
I taught the kids in our neighborhood because this is what we used to do. We used to do because Mario Brothers was big. It's back now.
Oh yeah.
But I would dig crazy tunnel cities in those, like all the way across. One coming from the top.
That's
one's
so dangerous,
a slide.
man.
Oh, super dangerous. And I get water from my house and bring it and pour it in there to make ice. Oh man. But I taught the kids in the neighborhood, like I showed my kids, and now that's what they do. They're like building tunnels and caves and forts, and because that thing is massive. It's like as big as his room.
Oh, I bet it just eats that circle up too.
Yeah, it's a 1-laner. It's the no reverse.
Keep going straight. Keep going forward. Turn left.
Yeah. But it worked out perfect because there used to be these snow machine dudes on the corner, and they would just back the truck up right to the mound.
Right to the berm. Yep.
Right in the truck.
Damn, that was always a good way to ramp up into the back of your truck. Yeah. Right out of your yard. Just turn it sideways. Seeing guys blow the back window of their pickups out doing that.
Oh, you used to get to watching those videos, man. Just go down the rabbit hole of just people loading stuff on ramps.
Throttle their shit.
Oh, man. Or the one that's just so slow and they don't dive off and it just goes all the way backwards on them on the 4-wheeler.
I know, man. People can do that nonchalantly and not really like consider the serious nature of like danger that's involved if you like that goes bad.
Oh, there's a lot of danger.
Right? Because a lot of times you're not wearing your helmet or gear or anything. You're just like, loading it up.
And it's always in the middle of like busy.
Yeah.
You're either like, just
in
got
a
back,
rush.
Got to load. Everything's loaded. Got to load this and we're out of here, type of thing. It's early or it's late.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true. I've seen many, I'm not going to say names, but I've seen many fools jump a trailer.
Well, and like walking around a trailer, like don't fall off of it.
Oh,
you're
strapping stuff.
You're 3-4 feet up in the air.
Yeah.
It's just just pay attention.
Yeah. It's a good idea.
Those videos are kind of funny sometimes though.
Oh man.
He just sends his RMK off the back roof. The old whiskey throttle.
On those snow machines, so the snow machine ramp is different. It has to be all one then.
Yeah, man. There's a company. It's like a Blue Label.
Because you can't use the same 4-wheeler.
They have this badass ramp that like it's almost like a trifold.
Oh, and it's like metal
in the center. Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's
got the lateral bars, and then on the side, it's got the actual ramps, and then it'll actually have the high fax deals, so that the skags on your snow machine skis don't dig into it.
The skags on the wags?
The skags on the wags. Getting a little too technical there.
Yeah.
I think I have a photo.
So you're gonna tell me to bolt something down.
I'll find it up. But and you're gonna need some tools.
Yeah.
No, it's a really cool ramp that they made, but it's kind of cumbersome, right? You throw your snow machine in the back of the truck, and then you got to put this big ass set of ramps like on the side, like all up on your fucking sled or whatever. It's just they're great for trailers though. Perfect for that. Yeah, I've seen lots of guys got sleds up on their sled decks too. So I'm assuming Turnigan must have opened. Did it? Do you know? Because Alley opened today. No, did it open? It opened today?
I think today was open.
The official, I think, is this Saturday though.
Oh, this is like.
I think they like open the mountain. Like
it's maybe only certain areas.
Yes,
I haven't been.
Okay, I guess that would probably be what that means.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I know a lot of people that are there though. Looked like a fun day.
Yeah. I got two guys not coming to work tomorrow to go do it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's nice of you.
I don't blame them. I mean, well, it's like,
no.
Oh, the Reds are running. I'm gonna go do a suicide run and bounce it too. Like, I mean,
okay. Yeah.
Isn't it go all the way around?
Yeah.
And I feel like the whole work-life balance is like you should be able to do stuff spontaneously. Obviously, shit's got to get done, but and then it's like the whole like it's an Alaskan like it's part of the cool freedom of living up here is to have like that shit to kind of go do on a day.
On the day that calls for it.
Yeah, there's like
it's sunny and it's calm seas and on the ocean go. It's it's snowing, go ski. It's
if you're lucky enough to be able to get out of work or a responsibility,
to
go do it, it's worth it every time.
Well, I think that's the right people live here.
Yeah, that's what I mean by that. Like it's just kind of like, hey man, I'm kind of into this thing, and like every once in a while, I'm just gonna like bail. It's like, dude, I get it. Make sure we're good, and go do it. I want everybody to whatever it is that they do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, get after it.
Especially if it's outside. But
that's good for all the snow, all the snow activities for sure. I like it like that. I prefer it than stupid rain and like everything icy.
Yeah, I mean it's cool like after it settles and everything gets cleaned up. But this part was pretty shitty. Those last couple of days, at least for me. Like in all the shit that I had to do, like I was cussing up a storm at it.
It got here, let me bring this up. It got the pint night postponed. The BHA Backcountry Hunters and Anglers, the Alaska chapter, are starting to do their pint nights again more and more. There was supposed to be one on the 10th. The one in the valley still went on at Bear Paw. But the one in Anchorage got postponed to Wednesday the 14th. Is that right?
That'd be next Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday the 14th,
Yep.
6 to 8. Come hang out over there. There's going to be a few of us over there from Alaska Wild Project, and go sign up to BHA. Go have some of that delicious beer over there, Anchorage Brewing. They got, I forgot who they have coming to talk. Let me see real quick. Was it the biologist?
Yes.
100%.
I just recall that in our conversation when I was coming back. So I want to make sure I made it.
Let me look it up. I did share it on our story, and I will again.
And that's at Anchorage Brewing, right? You mentioned that?
Yeah, Anchorage Brewing.
Yeah.
Actually, I have it here on my phone. That's what I did.
Emily abbreviated it to the ABC, and I'm like, oh, yeah, it is the ABC.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I'm not going to forget that.
Anchorage Brewing with Brad Christensen of the Alaska Trappers Association.
Oh, see, that's why I said not 100.
Yeah,
I think he's on the next one in January. The biologist, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's a good transition there, Brandon.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a live podcast with BHA on January 14th, which is Monday, which is Martin Luther King Day, out at the Palmer Ale House. It's not quite official. When it's official, we'll put out the flyer, but this is the intention to do that if everything works out. We'd love to have people come join us. Definitely come this coming Wednesday on the 14th to Anchorage Brewing and see what's up. And these guys always try to have some sort of guest or some sort of some kind of event going on there. And they asked us to do the one
pod
in January.
I'm excited for that, man.
Yeah.
That'll be fun. We haven't done anything like, the Dudes Day thing. We kind of had our podcast going where like local.
I think the last one we did was.
Jewel Lake Jamboree.
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
I think that was the last one.
Last one.
Was Jewel Lake Jamboree.
Yep, last spring, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it is fun. I mean, it's just fun. And that one, I'd like to have it more broadcasted out so everybody can hear it.
Yeah, we are. We're going to find a way to connect it to the audio system
Speaker
there
or
the speaker so that everyone can sit down and listen. And we're just going to do what we do and bullshit and drink some of that beer out there. And we got all the whole crew's going great, out. We're going to have someone on from BHA to chat. I think, it's, I know who it is. It's, actually, maybe I'm not going to announce it yet.
Nice.
Really cool guy.
Okay.
Really, 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 really experienced guy. Gonna have tons of questions for him. Very, very experienced Alaskan. Like, man, it's gonna be a good show. We have everyone coming out. It's gonna be awesome.
On-site podcast. What is that day again? January 14th?
Monday, January 14th.
Monday, January 14th. Yeah, put it on your calendar.
Yep, throw it out there for all our people out there in the valley, in Palmer, Sutton, Glen Allen. Come on down.
It's going to be a bluebird day, perfectly dry roads, safe travel for everybody.
Yeah.
Calling it right now.
Yep.
Come on.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that'll be fun. We'd like to do more of that stuff. This is kind of the first one we're test trialing it, so don't be too harsh on us.
Yeah.
We've done a lot out in the community and stuff like that.
It's going to go great, man.
Yeah, I think it's going to be
fun.
good.
Yeah.
We might.
Don't worry about it.
What if there's a heckler though?
Well, bring it on. I can heckle back.
I'll be your Heckleberry.
You want to come get on the mic? You want to come sit down in this chair?
Yeah, come on over, bud.
You got an agenda?
That's funny.
Right on, man.
Yeah, Anchorage Brewing. Come hang out this week. Listen to the trapping thing, man. That's like I've said it before. It's like a dying thing, no?
Oh yeah, for sure. I don't know that like the career of a fur bearer is something that like a dude's, doing full time to make money and live and survive. Maybe like our forefathers did it. You know what I mean? So it's like, and trapping isn't just like trapping in the wintertime and running a trap line. I mean, there's trapping of all sorts. I just think that in general is like a method that is something that isn't used. There's a lot of our new technology where you don't have to put in that kind of work to, secure things, if you will. Right? It's like a hobby up here, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, but
it's got to be more of a hobby than it is a moneymaker.
Well, I guess if you just live, that's your life, and you're in the cabin the whole time. I mean, what do you need a lot of money for? Just some supplies, and that probably is enough to buy supplies.
Yeah.
And supply what you're doing.
I mean, there's still a demand, and it brings, $1. I don't know what the
You don't know the latest prices on the pelts. We got to get somebody in here.
We got to get a spreadsheet going here. And
we got to get that. You know what? Come to the pint night.
Come to the pint night. Let's ask Brad, and he can probably tell us exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
With that, but I mean, to your point though, it's not. If I had to guess, and this is not a fact, I seem to be pretty good at doing that on this here podcast.
Not a professional.
I would say it's declining, not excelling. I'm just guessing. Is there a market for it, and is there still an industry? Of course, it's still going, but I'm guessing it's which is a bummer.
Well, I guess. Well, you see it a lot when you go to Iditarod and Ferrandi and that stuff, and there's a big showing of it. Which that's actually another thing too that I read, that there's the least amount of Iditarod race runners. Did we talk about that with last week?
We might have. Did we brush on that with Eddie?
No, I think because it was just really announced.
Okay.
Maybe he had said something, but they literally said that there's now less than there was
participants this year
than ever or something. Only 34 or 28, somewhere in there. I should be factual about that.
Yeah. How many Iditarod teams?
Yeah, let me look it up. But that's a bummer.
Yeah. Well, and on the on the trapping note, because I still had a thought on that. Isn't the method of it and its inhumane nature maybe working against itself in the current state of society and how it's accepted too? I mean, we already know what it's, the feedback you get when you post a picture of a beautiful brown bear you just shot.
Oh yeah.
right? You're like the worst murderer on the planet.
Yeah, there's a lot of that.
And so like that's like
right there, kind of the same lane.
Well, and then if
Next
you've ever
lane.
actually like seen a snared critter, it's like it's pretty like it's kind of morbid. I mean, I'm just gonna say it for what it is. I'm not against it. I go run a trap line and go experience that in a heartbeat right this second.
Yeah.
If I had the opportunity, not like I wouldn't hesitate. So let's not get it twisted. But I just, you snare a nice 35 pound, coyote or bobcat or something out there, and it fought around on that line for however long, and then froze like an ice cube, all weird and like twisted.
Yeah.
And then now you like roll up on it.
Just
you gotta
rig it
like
out.
just fully rigged and frozen with his mouth open and shit. Like,
Well, what do you think is a percentage of people that see that and are like, thumbs down versus thumbs up?
Well, I don't think people like show it a lot.
I know, but if you showed everyone
Okay.
in the entire
So
world,
if like,
what's
okay,
the
let's just say you had
percentage
100 people, just random people, and you're like, what do you think of this picture?
Yeah.
Oh,
Cool.
60 to 70% would probably be haters.
Yeah, I think more.
So I was being conservative.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, people would be like, oh, outraged,
Yeah.
And I'm just like going to talk about it real because it's, again, I'm not like, I'm all for it, but it's,
Yeah.
I just think like it's just, it toes the line of like, there's just a lot of negative energy coming at it.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. But man, I love the
But it's still awesome, man. It's cool, man.
Oh,
what
hell
people
yeah.
are doing. There's some kids out there. There's some people out there.
Oh
doing
no, there's some diehard badass trappers. And the technology is awesome too.
Yeah, they're still doing it.
Hell yeah, they are. No, there's people still doing it.
Yeah.
It just,
34 mushers.
34? And what is that like compared to, I guess?
I don't know. Good question. 50?
Yeah, maybe in its heyday, 50 plus type numbers.
It was 49 last year. It's 34 this year.
That's a big decline.
Yeah, it's good for Eddie.
Considerable amount. It is
He
for his
just
rookie year.
He just
narrowed down the field.
Maybe he spooked him.
Yeah, he just came out
It's like, man, this
coming
guy
in
with
hot,
that beautiful hair,
just flowing.
he doesn't even wear a hat.
Damn,
He just lets his hair flow.
his lead dog tongue just hanging out of his mouth.
He's the
Damn. oh, Blunt, dude.
I didn't see it.
Oh, Blunt, man. That's the lead dog. Remember?
Yeah, I know. I didn't see him. I think
Was
he was running his other dogs. I didn't see the lead dog on his last little video. Go follow Eddie Burke if you guys are listening, man.
Yeah,
He's out there. He's learning how to mush and how to be in the racing dog racing game, and he's just out there really living it.
To the
Like
fullest,
every day,
man.
this guy's like, well, just did a nice 80 miles. And there's pictures and videos, and it's really cool.
He's just doing it all day, every day.
Yeah. It's so cool.
He's fully engaged and like convicted at the highest level of being serious about doing some shit.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no like half stepping whatsoever.
I want to know is who's running the internet on his phone?
I want to say Candace is involved on the managerial side
Of getting the stuff out.
I don't know about that side, but I mean, as far as like, promoting him and helping him on the back end with stuff,
Yeah.
because it's a lot. All the phone calls and emails and
Oh, like
information,
for the
and
actual
just
race and all the stuff.
the directors.
Yeah, because you need to
and-
be practicing, not
mean,
like
there's just-
being on the phone and doing emails with the.
Yeah, you need
race
to be out with
club
your
and the-
you need to be out with your team.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't think about
so
that.
it's nice to have a back
Like a
end.
manager or somebody that's
Mm-hmm.
an agent of sorts.
Yeah, she's taking care of that stuff
She's
for him.
his sports agent.
Pretty much, yeah. No, it's great, man. No, he's. I think he's gonna make a splash this season. I really do.
Do we want to make a prediction?
Ooh. Okay.
Let's give him a prediction.
All right.
Eddie. Man, he's done good on some of the other races. He's done good on the Cobuck.
I have a prediction.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, go.
Top 5.
Ooh.
Top 5.
I was going to say 9.
Oh, man, that's a good guess. Being realistic.
Okay. So,
But I just feel like what you just said, it narrowed the field down, and like it just.
anything can happen.
Well, and I haven't.
I wonder, like,
I don't know,
how many really experienced, like, he's obviously the new guy, right?
Yeah, he's a
The
rookie.
new guy. How many rookies are there?
Oh, I don't know about that.
We're gonna ask him.
I mean, he's just like, if you go back to the episode we had him on, you know, we called it Right on Schedule, right? And I named the show Right on Schedule because it's like he has a long game plan and approach at how he's like developed his team and his dogs, and you know, and his mentor. Like, it's just the whole package is like undeniably, like, if there is ever like a farm system for a baseball team or a basketball team, or like a way to like build like the minors in for a baseball player before he like gets to the show.
Yeah.
Like, he did that version of it in dog sled racing. So it's like he was given all the tools, resources, supplies. He brought the commitment, the effort, the passion, he matched the level of what the resources that he had at his disposal.
And now that he's here competing for the best in the world.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like
episode 76.
76, man. It's
right on schedule.
It's just cool to see something coming to fruition for him. Like, and the like, I'm gonna do it this year, and then this year I'm gonna do this, and then the next year I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
And then like,
that's
it's
so
just
cool.
like he's just checking the boxes, like pow, pow, pow. You know, so that's why I'm like top 5, because I just feel he's gonna bring it. I think he's gonna like.
That's good. Top 5.
You know,
you got to put a number on it.
Yeah.
I said 9.
Rooting for you, Eddie.
I said 9. Put your prediction down so we have it in the notes.
Top
we can check
5
back.
and top 9. I mean, that's like, if you take that, like, between the two of our guesses, that's solid, dude. You're
both got him in the top 10.
Top 10, yes. Like, I wanted to say top 10, but I wanted to give him more love than that.
Yeah.
I just think he's going to make a run.
I
really do, man. If everything goes right and conditions are good and just all this stuff.
There's so many little factors.
Yeah. It's going to be. Well, and back to like the trap and the pelt, you know, like Ferrande, right? Like the start of the Iditarod, and Ferrande's comes in February, kind of tail end of the winter. It's just so fun to go to those like that big fur trading.
Oh, the
auction, man. Yeah. And like everybody like draped in the furs and pelts, man. It's just like, it's so
uniquely Alaskan.
Yeah, it's like it just has like an energy to it. It's kind of like barbaric kind of looking type shit. Like it's you know what I mean? Like I think doesn't everybody like that's really about it really want to like drape themselves in an animal pelt? Like it's just, it's like, man.
Some people are like, yeah, never.
I just mean as far as like you talk about the caveman days, like that's what you used to like keep warm, and they made clothes and blankets with buffalo, you know, hide back in the. It's just.
Man, I said it. I want that black bear hoodie. That's what I want.
So Rena has a gal that does a lot of like artsy pieces with hides, like crazy stuff. And when Rena mentioned that, she like was mind boggled.
Really?
She was like, I don't think I can do that.
Someone can.
And I was like, just tell her to think about it a little bit.
Yeah.
And she's like, the full like hood and pocket. Oh, yeah. I'm like, oh, all of it.
All of it.
All of it. And then the arms are the front legs. So it's just like, got the claws and shit.
Yes. You got it, dude. That's exactly what I want.
And then you like patch in the little pocket. The gun.
Inside?
Yeah. The hoodie pocket.
Yeah, you got to have the hoodie pocket.
Yeah.
Everything, man. The whole, just like a hoodie.
All of it. Yeah. And she was just like.
Be cool with a zip up, too. Might make it easier.
I was thinking laced with like leather.
Whoa, dude. Ultimate Warrior style?
Just get the eye makeup and shit.
Oh,
Man, he was badass, dude. Wasn't he one of the best? The Ultimate Warrior?
Oh, yeah, man.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Ultimate Warrior.
Oh, yeah, but that will, one of these days we'll get that made. Oh, man, you made me cry, dude.
I think like a cool zipper, like just like a black zipper, like a thick one, like a Yeti one.
Yep. Yeah.
Fully sealed.
I think that'd be nice. Get a nice, fur out of that.
And then why don't they do pants, right? Just envision when Scotty was the Oscar winning award when he wore the Kafaro, the gold. I feel like when people wear the full gold, they remind me of the Oscar winner, like the prize, you know.
The what are they?
The statue. The
yeah.
little, I kept calling him Oscar.
Where we were calling Scotty. What were we calling him? Because he went full. He went full gold.
Yeah. Mr. Gold. I was calling him Oscar because he was like the Oscar.
Oscar. Yes.
Yeah. And the Oscar goes to.
Every time we like stand up serious and point at something, we're just like. He was puffed out and warm though.
Oh, he was warm for sure.
I like that. Legit. I like that jacket. He had like the pullover,
got
right?
Good stuff. Yeah, he had the pullover. He got it at Barney's over there.
Yeah, I want that. It's like a parka, right?
Yeah, that one's nice. Those pants are really nice too. But that's what I envision with the black bear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, it'd be cool even if it was like the pocket. Man, you could do it.
Oh yeah, with a decent size.
Yeah,
black bear.
The pocket would be really warm
to go,
too.
Man. I have one. I want to make the prototype.
My birthday's coming up. Every year I got a birthday.
I was like, wait a minute, didn't it just elapse? Yeah, I forget. Don't forget, but you're Thanksgiving. You're like a Thanksgiving birthday.
Yeah.
So right around there. That's how we know.
Let's take a break.
Ready? Do it.
Right back.
Barney Sports Chalet, supplying hunters with the best hand-selected gear since 1963. Barney specializes in supplying hunters with the absolute best Alaskan-proven gear on the market for some of nature's most rugged and demanding terrain. Whether you're headed to the remote volcanic islands of the Alaska Peninsula in search of a brown bear, or the shale-infested glacial valleys of the Brooks Range for Dall sheep, it is critical you choose the right gear for your dream hunt. Don't miss Barney's exclusive brand, Frontier Gear of Alaska, tested from the high mountains of Tajikistan to the extreme conditions of Alaska. These products were designed for high performance and durability. Frontier Gear was derived from decades of experience hunting big game in Alaska. Paired with other top brands, it provides you the absolute best gear selection anywhere in the world. Stop in at Barney Sports Chalet in Anchorage on Northern Lights or check out their custom website and reference tool at barneysports.com.
Total Truck and Alaska Overlander, Alaska's premier supplier for custom automotive accessories and overlanding products, providing all-inclusive rental vehicles and trailers custom outfitted to explore the Alaskan backcountry with a unique and convenient traveling experience. At Total Truck, you can find brands such as ARE, RSI Smart Caps, Goose Gear, iCamper, Front Runner, Rigid Lights, Rhino Linings bed liners, and everything you need to outfit your truck or SUV. Alaska Overlander provides 4x4 vehicles and expedition trailers, custom modified for Alaskan adventures and outfitted with rooftop tents, fridges, and all the camping and cooking gear you need to start exploring. Visit them at alaskaoverlander.com. You know, we were talking about BHA earlier. I'm proud to announce they have signed on a sponsorship for Alaska Wild Project.
Yes, they have.
We'll be putting together epically badass ad read for them coming up as we start to revamp for our next season, our new year, I should say. But huge shout out to BHA. Thank you guys. They came through, and there's a level of like mutual commitment between the two parties, and I couldn't be more excited to be a proud supporter of what they're doing.
Yep.
And that they're coming back and around to support us, man. It's a match made in heaven, if you ask me.
Oh, 100%, man.
You know what I mean?
You know, all the guys that we've met so far that I've met, you know, Dave and James and Brad.
Yep.
Just they actually, man,
Good
they got
dudes,
so much
man.
love for what they're pushing for. You know, just like oozes out of them when you even like just message with them. You can tell.
Oh man.
You know?
Yeah, like they're really about it.
Yeah.
They're really about it. And
Yeah.
and you know, it's for some of them it's like they can't go 100% all in on their effort because they have full-time jobs or businesses and careers, but the fact is that this is very important to them, and I think the future is bright for the Alaska chapter to be very strong.
I agree.
And then partnering with us, I think, is only going to help really, really, really springboard that.
I agree. I think we have some plans to do some cool things to get people to sign up. Obviously, the live podcast and some other giveaway stuff as well. That's going to be happening. But, man, super stoked to have those guys on, man. It's like, it's great. It's just a perfect match.
Yeah. I mean, it's like we've been so fortunate and blessed, I'll say it, blessed for the efforts and commitment that we've gotten from all of our sponsors and their investment in us. It's been, you know, really, really cool to see the support we've gotten from that. And then there are like some organizations, and not taking anything away from any one or the other, but like, you know, the message and, you know, the backbone of, you know, American shit is BHA's like mission.
Yep. Public lands all the way.
And to be part of that and support it, man, it's like, oh my God, like that just like, it really hits close to home.
Yeah.
And it's something that needs to be, you know, we talked with John Sturgeon and SCI. Like, I mean, all that stuff has to be strong in order for us to be able to keep doing what we're doing.
Yeah.
And
there's
so
a lot
it just
of,
feels really great to be associated with it.
It does.
You
It
know?
does. Thank you to them. There's a lot of other, like you said, there's a lot of other organizations. There's tons. There's the Trappers Association, Alaska Outdoor Council, SCI, Wild Sheep Foundation. You know, there's there's so many to name, but these guys have like, you know, aligned with us and stepped up, and man, we want to help them out and be a team.
Well, I just think all the views and outlook on just like the preservation of Alaska and outdoor and just access, where it's all in line. We're all in line with each other on where we all stand with that.
Yeah. And we'll get more into it. We're going to bring in some of those guys
Sure.
in and definitely get some more info.
I just wanted to get a shout out on that. I just felt like it was, you know, it's something to be celebrated.
Yeah. Good.
Stoked about it.
Yeah. And also, like, for the people that are not in Alaska, we have a lot of listeners not in Alaska. There's BHA chapters in every state.
Yep, except for two.
What's the two? Do you remember?
I think it's Vermont and Hawaii.
Yep. So California, they got you. Washington, we got a lot of listeners there. Texas, Minnesota, Wisconsin, New York.
Yeah.
Even Florida. Everywhere.
Yep. I mean, like I said, all of them went too.
Yep. So if you're into that, if you're into the outdoors and you've been listening to us, man, definitely just go give their website a link or their Instagram. Just check it out, see what they're about. I'm sure you align with some. They got so much cool information and stuff too. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, sometimes you get on people's email list and you're like, all right, dude.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Yeah.
You know,
just bombarded.
I'm not trying to buy something every day.
Yeah.
But they come with real information. Real stuff and facts and info and things that's like really going on.
Yeah.
Stuff that you don't have the time. Like, I don't have the time to be like looking this stuff up.
Backed by like data, like and information. Like we got we got packets. I get stuff in the mail. I signed up with them last year at the Sportsman Show, and that's what got our contacts going, if you remember, and all that. And, I became a member, and I get a piece in the mail every week or every month, and I read it. I check it out. There's just tons of awesome updated stuff, and even nationally, you can even find out what's going on out there.
Yeah.
So
did they do the Ambler Road shirt? They did.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of,
No Road to Ambler.
Yeah. Man, that's the hoodie. That's a really cool hoodie. If you guys haven't seen it, it's pretty sick.
I seen someone else promoting that.
Dude, I was watching.
It was Oliver's page. He had that up there, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, that's right.
I was watching. I don't watch TV that much, but I was sick and I was at home and the kids were sick and like I was done watching soccer and hockey.
Yeah.
I was like, let me see what else is on, and Life Below Zero came on, and shout out to my girl Sue Aiken, Susie Boo.
She's a sniper.
Yeah, I want to get into Sue, but my point, I want to get into Sue.
Dude.
But the girl, the other one that lives in Kiwalina, I want to say it's called, Hailstone is the last name.
Is she a newbie?
No. She's a legend.
I know the show, but I don't know like the characters and stuff. I don't know.
The dude Chip Hailstone. He's come to the hot, like when he comes in town, he comes and eats at the stands. I've had chats with him.
Cool, dude.
But his wife is amazing. Mm-hmm. But she was wearing the hoodie in the show.
Oh,
like it was like a new episode, and it must have been a new one. I didn't know because there's like I don't know how many seasons. It's crazy. It just happened to be on. I was just like, let me just see what's going on here. Let me see if Sue's still on. You know. Mm-hmm. And she's wearing the No Road to Ambler hoodie. I was like, that's sick.
Cool.
But Sue,
she's a G.
Legendary. We might have to fly to
that's we should
and do a podcast.
For sure, dude.
I don't think she's leaving the area.
No, you have to come to me, boys.
Oh, but I wanted to bring her up because I seen that she.
What's her last name? Do you know?
Sue Aikens.
Of course it is.
It's probably a fake name.
Yeah. That's why I remember it now. I'm like, oh, that's why I've heard that name.
Sue Aikens. We need to get Sue on, man. That'd be a dream come true. Sue, come on.
She probably cusses,
someone holler at Sue for us, man. We want to get Sue
more
on
than
there.
we do.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Man, get some of that spicy vodka in her.
Oh.
But anyway, so I wanted to talk about. She used to have, back when I watched the show in the beginning, she bought an Argo, like one of those like enclosed Argo, and she had this Argo that she would like travel from.
It had like the bed on the back and shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I've
And
seen
she would like travel from like the SAG or whatever all the way to her place or from the highway. She tried to like do it. I don't know if she did or not. I don't remember, but I noticed now she doesn't have that. She has a Sherpa.
Oh shit. I wonder if she's sponsored by this point.
Oh, I'm sure she's something.
Yeah.
But she traded in. Well, I didn't see the other one, so I didn't know. I just watched this one like 30-minute episode. But I did like remember that she used to have an Argo, and now she had the Sherpa because the Argo seemed like it couldn't. I don't know, like it wasn't meant for all those river crossings and stuff she was doing, or I don't know what it was.
They're slow.
It was too slow. Is the Sherpa fast?
Yeah.
That thing mobs.
I mean, I don't think it's going 40, but it's definitely faster.
If people haven't seen the Sherpa, look it up. Go online.
Like
I'll pull it up real quick.
Amphibious, all-terrain vehicle, about the size of a.
It looks very like Russian.
It's from Russia. Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, that's why.
Yeah, I'd say it's about the size of a small. Oh, man, they're not as big in person as they look like on a video.
No, because just her. I mean, this is just one person. So it's the tires make it look huge.
It's not the Sherpa. It's the Sherp.
The Sherp.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Sherp is the guy that takes you up to.
And there's a new one out now called like a Fat Boy.
Of this?
Yeah.
The Fat Boy.
Yeah, it's the Fat Boy.
Let me see.
Like.
Well, look at this.
With the trailer.
Dang,
though?
with the trailer, with the six.
God damn,
wow,
dude.
It's gonna have a lot of juice. Those tires are what just makes it look so sick. That's really like those ATX tires.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if that was a drive unit in the back. Like if that was like a straight like 10 by 10 style.
Whoa.
Like that's not just a trailer.
Yeah.
No, I think
it's a 10 by 10.
Yeah, I think that might be actually like driving.
Wow, that thing is.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe that's just like a meat wagon.
That's got windows. It's like probably like a motorhome thing. But
oh, you know, I bet it is a trailer and it's just like for passengers.
Oh, they're taking people
probably
to look at
diving into the lake with it.
They're taking people to look at polar bears and shit with it. Yeah. Look, here's another one.
Damn, man. Oh yeah, you can see people in the back.
Oh yeah, okay. Sherp.
Oh, those are so cool, man. I've been seeing them out. I've been seeing them more and more every year moose hunting
Yeah.
on the highways, like running up and down the highways and stuff.
But you're right that it is kind of small. I mean, it's the same size as the Argo. I mean, as far as like length. Looks like it.
No. It's bigger than that. Yeah.
It's way taller.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to like figure out something to compare it to give like something to like reference a size of something. Like it's really kind of like a minivan sized body.
Okay.
Like an old Caravan or something like that. And then the
With tires are the same size as the minivan.
Yeah.
The tires are huge.
Yeah,
they're like 5 feet tall.
They're like a 60 or 70 inch. But when you just see them, they're not like this huge piece of equipment. It's actually like
Little, yeah, it's
kind
tight.
of compact. Yeah, it's like more compact than you'd think. But man, they're popping up everywhere, and guys are getting into some awesome moose hunting areas with those things too.
Oh, I bet.
Where it's allowed, of course. Yeah, but that's the move, man. That's like, yeah, I'm not surprised she has that thing. I mean, that is probably getting her into areas that track rig can never get her to.
What's this thing cost? That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Ooh. What's your guess? I'm going to change it. What's your guess?
Oh. I'm not going to look. Man, I kind of feel like I knew this. Oh, damn it.
Don't look behind you. I got it.
I'm not.
So this is the 2021 Argo.
No.
It's Argo Sherp Pro XT. Does Argo make this?
I don't know. I'm gonna say 90,000.
125.
Man,
$125,000.
yeah, it's an expensive toy. Just a toy.
Yeah. So where do you put the meat?
It's got a compartment in the back. It's got like storage compartments in the back, like a bed. You know what I mean?
Oh, under the
Put
cap.
gear. You can put gear in there. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, there's a picture of it. Or is that the front?
That's the front. Those things are rad, man.
The Sherp.
People got to get on YouTube and watch them like diving into like the icy
In the water.
water,
And just like going through.
just ripping.
Yeah. I wonder how much they weigh, though. They don't look that heavy.
What's the
Sherp weight. We're doing a little research, guys, for you.
yeah.
The Sherp weight is 1,600 dry weight kilograms.
How much?
That's in kilograms.
Okay.
I don't know how to do that transition.
Google the check out the fat truck.
2,866. 2,900.
Okay.
2,866.
Check out the fat truck.
Fat truck.
Fat truck. Okay, it was yeah.
It's like the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Same exact thing.
Very similar, right? Like who is jocking who? These are less. These are less expensive. My understanding. But same concept though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that trailer.
Oh, cool.
That's what you need, huh?
See, I think that one's even smaller.
That one's decked out.
Yeah. Like the side one.
Fully enclosed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's a beautiful machine. Should check out the price on that. Just for grins.
The fat truck.
Yeah. I think these were originally built for like utility purposes for, linemen or, trying to get into remote access points for like maintenance and utility services type stuff. But I think they've taken it to another level now.
Oh, it's Canadian.
Okay. The fat
So
truck.
the other one's what, Russian?
Yes.
Oh, the old Russia versus Canada.
Yeah. Kind of makes sense that they would come from those two countries though, doesn't it?
Yeah. Come on, USA. Let's go.
We got nothing like that. Argos are Canadian.
Yeah.
Like we make razors. You know what I'm saying?
What? The Polaris Razor?
Yeah.
Oh, we do?
I mean, I don't know. That's what we do here in Alaska Water Project. Sometimes we drop some questionable facts.
Yeah, check your facts.
Check your facts on that. But
so the fat truck is $120.
Oh, it's the same price.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Still expensive. They're pretty cool though. I wonder if they've been
really
around
cool.
longer.
The fat truck? Mm-hmm. Man, shout out
Looking
to
at their
the
website and they got all kinds
looks
of
like they have
pieces
more
and
like
shit.
mods.
Mm-hmm.
Like they have like the flatbed in the back.
Too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's like center drive too. I'm not so sure it's like got a driver passengers. Oh, it does. It does. Okay, it does.
Yeah.
I was almost wondering if it had like the center seat. Anyway, those are really dope. People should check those out. You'll rabbit hole into videos for an hour.
Yeah, you will. Just like we did for 10 minutes.
Just, hey guys, you are recording a podcast. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Back to the show. Back to the show. On the Argo thing, do you want to talk about that? I mean, is it for sale, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's
Maybe not.
kind of sold.
Oh, it's kind of sold?
Yeah.
Oh, you have the cash?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, you sold it. It's gone.
Yeah. I mean, that thing, it was a good
Sold
machine.
to you? No, I'm talking about the. Oh, you're talking about the Argo.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Like that just wasn't, that one wasn't the one. So I learned a lot in the whole process of looking to buy one and then getting one. And Devin helped me out so much. You connected us and he was had a lot more knowledge on him than I did.
Yeah, he was a gem on that.
Yeah. I was like, what, where did you come from? But I learned a lot that those are very finicky, high maintenance,
machines.
Trustworthy, but kind of not. It's kind of weird. You gotta kind of have a decent idea how to fix them, and you gotta have all the parts and tools.
I think that's why Sue went Sharp.
I'll bet you she was wrenching on that shit and having to fix it on a bind a lot out there.
Yeah.
Especially if she didn't really have a way to get it out in and out and maintenance all the time, which I'm not saying she didn't, but
yeah.
Just Argos in general, badass machines. We've been running those things to Moose Camp for 6-7 years now, and it really cranked up our success rate, I think. Getting our hands on those, but I realized that if I could do it again, I think I'd just rather get a new one that stayed maintenance by me to ensure it's runnability is strong and healthy all the time. Because that thing ended up being pretty worn out, high maintenance. Shit that I haven't had a problem. I haven't had that kind of piece of equipment in a while. And I just was like, I'm not getting into this.
You saved $100,000. Don't forget that.
Wow. Well, you put it that way, I'm winning.
You won.
No, the next time I'll just buy a shirt, bro.
Yeah, man, just mortgage the house.
Hey, honey, I'm going to sell the house and buy a fat truck. Is that cool?
Yep. We're going to go anywhere you want. We will never get stuck again.
We'll get a cabin out in the woods.
First, we're going to live in the back of this.
I don't know. We might have to have a couple conversations before we. Yeah, no, it's Anyway, yeah, moving on. That thing, we'll come back around on that. I'll step my game up next time.
Gotcha.
What I think I gotta do. So.
But are you selling a machine? The other one?
Yeah, okay. I got the Razor too.
Okay.
Yep, I do. I got a 19 Razor Turbo. Wife's not really digging it. It's not exactly a family machine.
Yeah.
It's rat nasty and awesome, but it's not for our current family situation.
It doesn't fit 5?
No, it doesn't. But it's fun. I mean, the cool thing about it is that it's fully turnkey, man. It's got the big tires, 32s, got the stereo, light bar, doors, heater, 5-point harnesses, extra set of wheels and tires. Really? I mean, it's if a guy is going to go buy a brand new one, then he's going to spend another $10,000 or $15,000 over the course of the next 2 years just buying all the shit. It's clutched to A to D. I mean, it is just like throw it on your trailer and
Does it got the tow
new
bolt?
battery. A what?
The
tow
tow-
bolt? Tell you something today, huh? You're like, oh, get that tow bolt
You don't have
out.
the tow bolt? Let me see.
Oh, you know what? I do have to talk some shit though.
What?
So I come around the corner down to the house, and there's a couple, and they're like waving their hands, like, "Don't come down here." And their 4Runner stuck in the middle of the street.
Okay.
And I'm like, they're digging. I'm like, damn, they're in a 4Runner. I'm like, why is that thing stuck? I mean, they're tall and, built for the 4-wheel drive. Well, they just didn't have the traction control off, and I'm pretty sure they got stuck. Just pussyfoot and not getting on the throttle. But I found it funny that, so me and my neighbor, who both drive
Chevys?
full-size Chevy pickups,
Had to help
they were stuck in front of his house, and I think he was probably sitting up in his living room drinking coffee, just watching them. And I wanted to go in for lunch, so I was like, well, they're like, well, don't come down, just go around. I was like, no, let's get you guys out of here.
Yeah.
So he sees me helping, so now he's got to come out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, perfect. So what's he end up doing? So we dig him out. I hook up. He jumps in their 4Runner, and I drag him all the way up and around the corner to their house. Just take their car right on out of there.
And they have to walk it up.
They had to walk up to their house, and then they proceeded to do their driveway. But I want to talk some shit because I had to drag that 4Runner by its nose all the way up and around that corner because it couldn't get up there by itself.
What kind of tires did that?
I like the small seasons. Yeah. But
do they know how to work the 4-wheel drive?
he needs to hook up they need to call the homie with the tune.
Tune
The
dude?
Toyota Tune guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get it tuned up.
Get that thing.
So you can just pin it. Well, it doesn't matter if you can have anything in the world if you don't know what you're doing. If
I
you
just
don't know how
gotta
to
take. I just gotta take a jab at the Yoda crew once in a great while because, like, for some reason, it seems like that's really gravitating to us.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what's up with the Chevy Bros?
All right, guys,
Right?
you hear them, right?
I got a flat bill too. All right, I don't gotta drive a Yoda.
Oh, the beef started. Okay, all right, it's heating up now. Yoda gang.
It's all good. Yeah. So anyway, got our go for sale 19 turbo. I don't got a price, but if you're interested, kick us an email. Hit us up on Instagram. I might be able to set something up.
Like 119. Fried take.
Discounted 89,500. Boy, do I got a deal for you. I just once you step up to like side by side, then you have to buy a bigger trailer. It's like a pretty big commitment. It's beyond just the machine,
Yeah. Yeah, all of it. You need a full-size truck, a big trailer.
Well, and then you got to think about, like, I don't know that everybody does it, but I strongly advise people to get insurance. I mean, if even if it's paid for, right? Like,
oh hell yeah,
get insurance. I mean, what I'm more referring to is like for protection of the occupants. So if you're riding in a side by side, you got 2 people, 4 people, sometimes 5 people, depending on passenger capacity, and you're talking, a lot of room for error. Folks can get hurt accidentally. So like, it's kind of like a, protect yourself because now it's almost like it's just an extension of a vehicle. Same thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So something to think about when you go to that level, like, now you just, not just you riding it like a 4-wheeler, it rolls, you get bucked off. Oh shit, I rolled my 4-wheeler. Help me get it up, boys. It's like you got a whole group of people in there. So you don't get yourself into shit where you're going to roll it or, have that circumstance. But it just happens, and that's...
Is the old adjuster coming out?
I mean, kind of is there. I just think that, like, when you're thinking about, oh, honey, let's go look at this thing. It's like, okay, man, like...
Yeah, think
check
of all the
trailer, all the safety
that's funny.
shit, everything goes with it,
because I was just talking to the someone at my work, and she's like, "Yeah, my son, he just bought a 4-wheeler," and then I was like, "Oh, that's cool. What kind?" She's like, "I don't know. He doesn't even have a truck or a trailer." I was like, "What?"
Exactly. Like, oh, I got some money. I'm buying something.
I'm buying this 4-wheeler. Like, well, how's he gonna go anywhere?
Hey, yo, bro, could you come pick me up? Because I don't have a truck or trailer, but
Yeah.
I'll go to Connect.
Yeah, the homies will come.
Yeah, but I
Maybe-
mean,
yeah,
you should
he'd do
have
Yeah.
your shit together if you're going to get in the game.
Yeah, it was
Start.
expensive though.
Build up to it.
What's
I'm
first,
not saying
the
you got to
truck?
buy the trailer, the truck first.
Yeah, not the
You got to at least be able to go pull up to the parking lot and have them load it in the back of your truck. You don't want to borrow.
You go buy it and tell them if they
Uncle
drop
John's
it off at your
trailer.
house.
Yeah. Does that include delivery?
Hey Nick, you think you could drop this off?
Is what is it? Uber Eats or DoorDash? Just
You just call them. I've been waiting on this delivery. You guys said it was in.
drop that thing off. Yeah.
Well, they do it now at Carvana.
Yeah. What's up with that?
Yeah, they need the AT Vana.
Is that like I've seen like the glass towers of cars?
Yeah, it's like
It's like a vending machine and shit. You just go run your. I'll take
one of those.
Toyota Tacoma. That one looks good. Red, not blue.
That too, but I think they also will buy your car. And they just come get it,
Oh, it's just like
or sell your
full
car and they'll
service.
come get it. That's what
Seems
everything is. You
convenient.
don't have to leave your house anymore.
Yeah, I mean that's what the world's going to, right? Whatever's at your fingertips
Yep, right
on your
there.
phone, too.
Yep, yep, right there. Just get the
Yep.
app. You don't need Carvana.
Haggle free. I mean, it is pretty cool. It's come to that.
Yep.
I mean, for folks that are like, because I'm sure you've had friends or people that you know that like they get a new car every year. I'm not saying a brand new car, but they just like
Yeah.
they
A lot.
never can find the car they like, so
Yeah.
they just buy a shit ton of cars all the time, just constantly losing money. I guess it goes both ways though.
I like to run mine until it's done. Mm-hmm. Then sell it.
Yep. Wait for that lift gate in the back to fully rust out. Like, ooh, there's a wind drift coming in now,
Yep.
Dad.
Time to throw it up on the Craigslist.
Oh yeah, no, you got to keep your Gen 2 Forerunner with the RBD2 V6.
Hater, man. This guy's a hater. We'll be right back.
Is that a Gen 1 or Gen 2?
The Treehouse AK, your one-stop dispensary located at 341 Boniface Parkway. Be sure to ask the bud tender about their deal of the day because honestly, there's always something good on deck. And guys, listen, this is where the culture lives. At the Treehouse, their dedication to servicing consumers has been developed through a lifetime of involvement in the cannabis culture. They're committed to providing the highest quality products at whatever value your budget affords, while always maintaining the deep-rooted principles that have carried them this far. Their focus is on relationships over transactions, and you can always depend on them to treat you with the respect you deserve. Hit them up at thetreehouseak.com, and remember, you must be 21 years of age to enter their store.
Tailored Restoration, 24-hour emergency home services, helping Alaskans restore their dreams since 1972. Services include fire, water, mold, post-emergency cleaning, repair, and remodeling. Tailored has an emergency response number with trained professionals available to help you at any time, day or night. Give them a call in Anchorage, Eagle River, Matsu, or Fairbanks. Make an appointment today at tailoredrestorationalaska.com.
Since 2008, Serrano's is Anchorage's own new generation of old cocina. Their menu showcases the passion and love of their rich heritage and unique family recipes that have been passed down through the generations. Serrano's goal is to embrace and display trad flavors using the best ingredients that are available. They focus on making everything from scratch daily. In-house menu includes handcrafted corn tortillas, salsas, carne asada, and chorizo. But don't take their word for it. Experience their tradition and sabor for yourself. Locations on Tudor and Northern Lights, both with new tequila bars. Check out their daily specials at serranosmexicangrill.com.
The Connoisseur Lounge, located in the heart of Palmer, Alaska. The Connoisseur Lounge is Palmer's first locally owned and operated cannabis retailer. Their beautiful store is located at 226 Evergreen Avenue. The Connoisseur Lounge has exclusive cannabis products such as Snowcap Romance, Aurora Haze, Super Glue, and one of our favorites, Sugar Cookies. And if you're not into the flower, the Connoisseur can hook you up with edibles, vape supplies, and a ton of CBD options for all your health and inflammation needs. Check out their daily deals at theconnoisseurlounge.net, or even better, stop by the lounge today. Remember, you must be 21 years of age to enter their store.
Meet us at the Connoisseur Lounge on that MLK Day. that live pint
show
night.
I think I'm just going to take the day off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Now that
I think I have the day off.
You have it
Yeah.
off, teacher guy.
Yeah.
But I don't. But I'm going to take it off.
Yeah, man.
I think I go to Hawaii that next week too.
Connoisseur Lounge. We're going to go out there.
Damn, dude. The cost to go on a vacation in Hawaii, bro.
Oh, my God.
We're doing it on
How? Just even in tent? I thought about, man, I would just get an overlander out there. Might be cheaper.
Oh, you know, that's
Just
what
sleep on the beaches.
that's what I actually want to do one of these times is a different experience.
Yeah.
I've heard lots of families and couples that go and do
Is that a
Hawaii.
thing?
Oh, hell yeah.
Really?
They rent small motorhomes, and some folks will even just car camp. And some of the
Like on vacation?
in Hawaii, like in the recreational beaches and stuff where there's actual campgrounds. They'll
It's
actually
insane
just hit
the price,
those.
dude.
But I mean, if you're doing like the full go Maui, in the cut, Kihei, condo beaches, and I've been doing it since like the 90s with my folks.
Yeah.
And I didn't get to go every year, but we had a nice stretch where I got to go as a kid, and I'm so happy that I got to experience that.
Yeah.
And
Where would you guys go? Both places? Maui, Honolulu?
Yeah, so we had family in Honolulu, so we would go. We did a couple cool trips where we actually stayed at their house, and so we were actually in a neighborhood, and then we would go to some of the more local, lesser known beaches.
Yeah.
But the waves broke your spine if you got slammed in them.
Yeah.
So the experience wasn't always quite as fun at the beach because we did the Maui Kihei thing, and those beaches are the surf's just nice and calm, and
Yeah.
the weather's usually pretty good. You get a lot of sun days.
Dude, the hotel is like 10 G's for a week.
Condo. You're staying in a condo, right?
Yeah. Well, condo is like 4 G's. 4 to 5.
You mean the hotel was 4 to 5, but the condo is
the
10?
hotel is more.
Oh, I guess you're right.
A lot
Yeah.
more.
Those really, really nice ones in
Yeah. I mean,
over in what the hell? Damn.
yeah.
Wailea,
Poly over there, that side. Oh, yeah, dude. They're expensive.
Yeah, they're $400-500 a night.
Yeah.
Shit, more than that.
More than that.
It's just you just got to take it on the chin and go enjoy those beach days with the kids, your boys. Because you're going on a trip too, right?
Yeah, we're going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're doing the whole Maui thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have you done that before?
I've been lots of times.
Oh, so you know the whole rigmarole.
Yeah, we used to
Where
go
all
as
the
kids
beaches are
going
and the
too.
whole thing.
Yeah, we used to go with our
Nice.
family back in the day.
And get condos?
No, we'd stay both. We'd stay at hotels,
Yeah.
mostly hotels. The last time I went, I stayed at a hotel,
Yeah. That's
or it was like a timeshare or something. One of those, someone got lured into that, and we got invited.
yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do the
But we're doing condo this time,
doing
which
what?
is good. The condo.
Oh, yeah, that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
So you just basically live there
Yep.
for a week and a half,
Yep.
set up shop, fill the fridge.
Yep. Hit up
You know,
Costco and
yep.
do it up.
Yep.
Yeah,
we're
I'm
gonna-
excited for that. I need that, man.
Oh hell yeah, man!
But it is expensive, man. It's I can't
It's gotten
believe how
kinda,
expensive.
it's kind of gotten out of control.
Dude, it's like 10 G's to take your family.
Yeah. Well, airfares you can kind of find deals there, but there's nothing you can do about the lodging costs.
Exactly.
The condo or hotel is just
And then
gonna be
everything
what it
there is expensive too.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and everything you go do.
But yeah, you got to do it, I guess.
Are you guys gonna rent a car, a Turo, or anything like that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Gonna do the full send.
But not the whole time. I want just when we get there.
Yeah.
And when we leave,
Okay.
probably. Mm-hmm. Or probably just when we get there. Just for a couple of days, and then we'll just kick it where we're at.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We're still doing our talking to friends.
Figuring it all out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you guys going with anybody?
Nope.
Just the family?
Yep. Every time
man.
we've gone, I've gone with Alexia, just me and her, and then I've gone with her, and then Mateo was like a baby. He was 2 or 1 one time.
It's probably
But we haven't
hard
gone.
to go to the beach with a toddler or an infant.
No, it was fun. It was good. He'd be asleep by then. We go to dinners, and he's just
Yep.
in the stroller,
Yep. Yeah.
But now the kids are older, and Noah's never been, so it'll be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're excited.
Your boy's age is unbelievably perfect for them remembering it and appreciating it.
Yeah.
Later, they'll look back on it. But the swimming pool and, you know, meeting new friends and, oh man, they're gonna have a ball.
Well, I looked at it like, because my parents have been trying to get me to go to Colombia, to their spot, and I haven't gone yet because it's been so expensive.
Yeah.
But it's the opposite. Like the airfare to Hawaii is cheap.
Mm-hmm.
You have a companion fare, 2 companion fares.
Miles.
It's nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's cheap. Mm-hmm. But to go to Colombia, like Christmas, dude, it's insane.
That's
it's
gotta
like
be $1,000 a person, right? At least.
more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude.
Mm-hmm.
It was like $9,000 when I looked. So, but you get there and you don't spend any money.
Yeah.
So it's the same price. Is the point I'm making.
Got it.
Because I go there, we don't have to pay for anywhere we're staying. We're staying at my parents' finca. You know what I'm saying? They got a pool. They got everything there. Everything's cheap. Everything's just cheap. You know, just like where you go anywhere in Mexico or anywhere you go.
Yeah.
Thailand or whatever. You don't spend money there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just getting there that's expensive.
Yeah.
So I kind of feel bad because I've always been like, oh, man, it's too expensive to go. I don't want to pay. But then once we bought the tickets, which was, I don't know if that was full. We were going to go regardless.
Yeah.
But once you bought the tickets, I didn't expect it to be that expensive for the condo. They're like, damn, we could have went the other way.
It'll be worth it.
Oh,
It'll be worth it.
For sure.
You budget, you know, you spend time and you budget these things in and
for sure.
over a period of time and then it's ends up, you know, money comes and goes or whatever. It's easy to say that, but it just does. And those like experiences with your family and just getting away from the grind and I mean, there's just
it has to have skyrocketed though.
Oh, it's
because we couldn't afford that
when
when we were little. Like,
oh no, like compared to when our folks were paying for that kind of stuff, it's probably doubled,
tripled.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Well, airfare used to be more expensive, I think, back then because I don't know.
Less flights, less companies.
Yeah, because like there used to be like Hawaiian Airlines would like fly direct.
Yeah, that was
you know what I mean. Back in the day, and you're in a huge quadruple center seat, and like it was like 777s or whatever the fuck they were. They were huge planes.
Yeah, that's right.
You remember that? Mm-hmm. Yeah, the projector screen for the TV for the movie
in the middle. Yeah, that's right.
It was one movie.
Yeah,
the whole plane's just watching.
Yeah.
You know, it's not the Delta screen where you got like 8,000
everyone is
movies
forced to watch this. There's nothing else. That's right.
Patriot games.
Either that or you're reading a real book. That's it.
Oh man,
or you're
multiples
playing,
of them.
Card games. Mm-hmm. That was it.
Yeah,
man. Parents got it easy now flying out. Just kids on their iPad plugged in.
Yep.
Watch whatever you want.
Yeah, Delta's got the screens in the headrest.
Yeah, Delta. Yeah, that's.
I mean, and then you can watch. I don't know. There's like there must have been 50-something movies to choose from.
Yeah.
But it's gotten better. I mean, it's just that part. You're right, though. Like the whole, the property value just skyrocketed. So basically, as an investment, to buy $1 million condo in Hawaii, which is just a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, or 2-bedroom, 2-bath, beautiful like condo, not huge.
Yeah.
But you know, they're stacked in there. You rent them for, you know, somebody comes and pays $7,000 a week to rent your place. You're going to make your money back quick.
$1,700?
$7,000.
Oh yeah. Yes. Oh
a week.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
or to every trip or 2 weeks or whatever.
The one bedroom is like $4,000.
Overly extended, but
the one bedroom's like $4,000.
That's what I mean. It's just like
this is nothing. Super fancy.
And if you bought it back in the 90s and 2000s, you're killing it unbelievably.
Oh.
Things like paying for itself multiple times.
It's paid off.
Yeah. But
you do the math, that's insane.
You just got to take it on the chin and go, though, man. That's it. Like, it's just like, I'm just going to fucking.
But I wanted the hotel because last time I went, it just has everything, and always the pool's good. And, you know, the kids, I think kids like the pool better than the ocean.
Yeah, but condos have pools.
Yeah, but it's not as nice as like the hotel pool. You know?
Yeah, but man, hotels are hard to like live in for 5 days with your kids, man. Like you got to be able to make some cereal and
that's true.
You know, like have a movie.
But the ones that we went to, they always had a little like
kitchenette
thing in
type
there.
Deal.
Yeah.
No, you'll enjoy it, dude. Well, we were going to do that. So we were going to do Honolulu because we got super cheap flights. Mm-hmm. She's like, let's just go for 5 to 7 days. I'm like, all right, cool. Well, we're going to do the full condo move on that. We're not going to rent a car. We're just going to do the Honolulu thing.
Yeah.
The full, it's way overpopulated. The beaches are not pure. It's whole different kind of commercialized version of a Hawaii experience.
Yeah.
But I'm fully acceptant of that. And it's still Hawaii, and it's still 80, and it's beautiful, and there's lots of good food. I mean,
there's some good driving to do over there.
Oh, totally. And so, but we ended up breaking down and getting a condo, man.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, well, because we were oh, this one's close to the beach, and okay, but it's got a little bit of the kitchenette thing, and I'm and then it turned into it's going to be 6 nights total.
Oh, so you went
I'm
from stage 1 to stage 5?
I mean, it just turned out to be that. So I was like, well, I mean, I don't want to live out of a hotel for 6 days. That's way too many days. With a family, I could do it with my wife.
Yeah.
Just
okay,
two of
that's
us.
true. Yeah.
But with the kids, man, it's just too much.
Yeah.
You need a different level of privacy and be able to put some stuff in the fridge.
Yeah.
Right? You're not going to want to go out every single night.
Yeah. That's true.
So.
That's true. Turn it into 20,000 there.
It just isn't quite what we went to Maui last year, for Eric's 40th. And that was the full go trip. We were there for 10 full days.
Whew, that's nice.
Yeah, and we were all in the same condo complex. Every single family was a stone's throw away.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, that made it it was priceless, really. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Taryn had us over to Eric and Taryn's condo for a big breakfast, and she was able to facilitate the whole thing with all the all the resources that we had at the condominium. It was so cool, man. But there's different levels of experience in Hawaii, and it's still Hawaii, no matter what you're doing.
But that's cool that they have the Overlander thing. I didn't know that.
Now that would be cool. A couple's, everybody, each couple rent one and go do a 5 or 6 day, and then you can always pop into a hotel or whatever and grab one for a night.
Yeah.
Get a shower.
Yeah.
Recharge the batteries. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's something that could be done a whole different level.
Have to talk to Alaska Overlander, see what the kind of connects they got.
Oh, they got connects.
Yeah.
They got connects.
The 15th is rapidly approaching. Rapidly.
Christmas is rapidly approaching.
It is, but
just thought about.
Yeah, it is too. Mm-hmm. But if you're listening to this on Monday, you literally have 3 days to put in for your hunts.
That's true.
So any of you guys out here that are waiting until the last minute,
you're
there now.
Yeah, it's going to get tight.
Yeah.
Yep, it's going to get tight.
Hint, hint.
Yeah, it is, man. It's crunch time for sure. Good luck to everybody on that too.
Yeah.
See how that goes.
We have a bunch of new merch coming. We ordered some of the old UAA style green and gold hoodies, some of the blue and gold hoodies. We have beanies coming. If you're looking for something for Christmas, we just also got coffee mugs that
those turned out really good.
Thanks to the homie Freshie. He does this sandblasting or whatever this. Is that what that's called? Sandblasting?
Yeah.
We don't know. We don't know what it is, but it looks really awesome. So we have some Alaska Wild Project ones,
etched.
and then we have the really, really, really cool Upper Huffman ones. That came out beautifully. That is a beautiful, beautiful mug.
Chad, I'm sorry you aren't here to see these in person, bro.
Oh my goodness, this is heavy.
I know it is, man. Then you throw a cup of coffee in it.
Yeah,
it's like 10 ounce or too.
10 ounce, you think?
I think so.
Did it say on there? No.
Just looking at it, it's looking like about a solid 10.
Yeah. Not even a full cup.
Just 10 ounces would be good.
So we're gonna have some of those up on the site here soon. We are gonna do some giveaways on the Upper Huffman stuff, so be on the lookout for that. Man, these came out awesome, man.
Yeah.
The mugs. If you're looking for a little stocking stuffer or something.
The Fresh made those?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that a side hustle?
His mom and them, yeah, they have a thing where they
Oh.
do that kind of stuff. I think it's sandblasting. I think that's what it's called.
It's like etching.
It's like the cousin of glass blowing. I don't know.
Well, the homie Ryan made the sifter, the fucking wine.
Oh, on the glass.
Yeah, it's kind of similar to what he did.
Okay, yeah, maybe.
Etching thing.
Oh, maybe it's the same thing. I don't know.
I just my knowledge of this entire situation is so. I don't even want to say anything.
Anyway, they look dope. They look sick. You know, get you
It
one.
turned out beautiful.
Throw one right into the stocking there. What is this heavy thing?
AlaskaWildProject.com. Their store's growing, man.
Yeah.
We got a nice little display. You can surf our store and actually find a array of different items.
Ooh.
More to come.
More to come.
Like my big words.
Yeah, I do.
I think they applied. I think they're the right words.
That was good.
Oh,
yeah, we do have a lot more stuff coming. We're trying to keep stuff fresh. Thank you for everyone that's been buying stuff and supporting all that. You know, we're trying to keep the lights on around here and fix things that fall off the wall.
How about lucking out on the TV not breaking?
Yeah.
Oh, that was so heartbreaking when you sent me that picture
Yeah,
of
we got
the
lucky on
TV
that.
just face down. I was like, what? For some reason, my first reaction was like somebody ripped it down. Like somebody was like, "Fuck Alaska Wild Project." Rah!
Someone just came in here.
How'd that happen?
These guys.
Talking about trapping. I don't know, but I kind of worked out for the better because it looks better now. It's like in a better spot, better angle.
Yeah.
It's actually mounted to a stud.
Yeah, that's important.
I think that's TV mounting 101. Find a chunk of lumber inside the sheetrock.
You don't go straight through the sheetrock, dude, with the
Sheetrock's
little screw.
not going to hold that?
The finishing now.
I think Don had some help on this install. I'm not going to say names.
Oh, okay. Someone came through.
Yeah. Thinking of it. Yeah. We'll leave it at that. Oh, man.
SCI banquet's coming up too, right?
Yep.
Is there a date on that? You want to look that up?
Yeah, man.
I think I'm gone that
I got it written
weekend.
down in my notes.
Yeah, so that's another thing that's happening here soon. Check that out. You got to support this local stuff that's happening, man. Alaska Outdoor Girl and them, they're doing like ski
I want
stuff.
to say it's April. I think it's Friday, April 21st.
Why didn't Emily tell us there's something on the 16th? And
That's right. Okay,
on?
so the Hero Night's the 21st, and the Alaska chapter's Sportsman Banquet is the 22nd. So there's the Hero one, and then I want to go to both, man. I mean, it's going to be hard to swing both. But dude,
that's not the actual one that's kind of close to the Sheep Foundation one, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it is. It
That's
is
the one at the Dinah? That's the big one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I went there last. I went last year.
You did, and I was in Hawaii.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, I didn't get to go. I think you went with Joe Peters. There was a bunch of people, man. I remember seeing Erica and
Ira.
Ira was there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna be gone that.
You're gonna be gone during that?
I think so.
When's your trip?
This is in December, right?
No, April.
Oh no. Okay, I'll be here.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what's in December? Something smaller, not the main banquet thing. I thought she said it's like December 16th, and I'm going to be gone. I don't know. We'll get back to you on
Something
that.
else, yeah. Yeah.
Get back
Oh,
to
that
you
is
on
coming up, and I'm excited. And hopefully we can put that little booth together that we talked about.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was another event that we'd love to actually broadcast a podcast from. If we can make the right connections. I know John was a big advocate for us, and he came on. We talked about that, timing it and actually getting a pod. Because they have all their clinics and all their other things that they have leading up to the show.
Yeah.
I'm kind of thinking that we can maybe squeeze in there somewhere and maybe get some coordinators and some people together to promote it and come on the pod and tell us a little bit about the history of it. And
Yeah.
I think it'll be fun, man. It'll be fun.
Perf.
Yeah, perf. Yeah.
You got anything else?
No, I think I was looking down our little agenda we put together for our show tonight, and we did pretty dang good.
Yeah, thanks for sticking with us, guys.
Yeah.
I've been under the weather. Came in here and banged it out real quick.
Yeah. This was a really spotty week, wasn't it?
There was a lot of weirdness that happened.
And this show got delayed, and then this person couldn't make it, and I got COVID. Not me, I'm just saying, like, the one homie got COVID, and then it was like...
Yeah, then the snow, and then just school.
Like,
just
yeah,
weird.
So
I'm glad we got together to still put some out.
Yeah, no, it was kind of like a lot of disruption in this week to,
everyone, I think.
It's weird when it just messes up your routine, man. But, that's just, we're going to dedicate and we're going to put a show out every week. So, we'll be in the studio.
Yeah.
For the fans, for the sponsors.
That's right.
For the cause. Yeah, thank you, everybody. Patreon.com. We have new supporters
people coming in, man.
Every month, dude.
Yeah, man. $5. It's all we need.
It's
$5.
Anything. It's just
it just helps out, man, because we're trying to go do these live events and do all this stuff, and we got full-time jobs, and this is just something we're trying to do extra. And
it's just a way to be part of it too, man.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. If you're not going to sponsor it, and just listening and downloading a show every week, or downloading a show period, it's even great. Just 5 minutes of content that you want to absorb is going to help.
Yep.
But it's a really great resource to be part of it, and to get a piece of it. And the support is the only thing that's going to make this thing grow.
Yep.
And we got a lot of that.
Thank you.
Yes, for sure. Thanks to the sponsors. We're working on working with some other local businesses that are showing interest in us. I think 2023 is going to be a very exciting year for us. And we got a lot of people on our corner right now. And we got some pretty fun, exciting stuff coming for our supporters. So,
yep.
Our listeners.
Well said.
Yeah, man, for real.
Thank you for listening, Alaska. As always, stay wild.
You remember my speaking to you of what I call your overcautiousness. Are you not overcautious when you assume that you cannot do what the enemy is constantly doing?
The Alaska Wild Project podcast is brought to you by the following sponsors.
Barney's Sports Chalet, supplying hunters with the best hand-selected gear since 1963. The exclusive home of frontier gear built for the rugged Alaskan terrain. Your one-stop shop for all your outdoor needs. Visit Barney's today at 906 West Northern Lights.
Arbor Digital, the forefront of digital assets, cryptocurrencies, and wealth management, providing a low-cost, research-based investment strategy for Alaskans looking to invest their hard-earned money. Visit arborcapital.io today to put your money to work.
Tailored Restoration 24-hour emergency home services, helping Alaskans restore their dreams since 1972. Services include fire, water, mold, post-emergency cleaning, repair, and remodeling. Give them a call in Anchorage, Eagle River, Matsu, or Fairbanks. Hit them up at tailoredrestorationalaska.com.
Total Truck and Alaska Overlander, Alaska's premier supplier for custom automotive accessories and overlanding products, providing all-inclusive rental vehicles and trailers custom outfitted to explore the Alaskan backcountry with a unique and convenient traveling experience.
Serrano's Mexican Grill, 2 locations, one on Tudor, one on Northern Lights. The Northern Lights location has their new tequila bar. Check it out. Also see their daily specials at serranosmexicangrill.com.
TheTreehouseAK.com, located at 341 Boniface Parkway, Alaska's own and grown cannabis and CBD store. Ask the bud tender what the strain of the day is to get your 10% off. The Treehouse, where the culture lives.
The Connoisseur Lounge, Alaska's premier locally owned and operated cannabis retailer, located in the heart of Palmer, Alaska. Their cultivated products include Snowcap Romance, Aurora Haze, Super Glue, and much more. Find them at theconnoisseurlounge.net.
AKO Farms, located in Sitka, Alaska, built from the ground up with concentrates as their single motivation, with exclusive products such as their sugar wax, full spectrum diamond sauce cards, and more. Ask your local bud tender about AKO. Marijuana has intoxicating effects and may be habit-forming and addictive. Marijuana impairs concentration, coordination, and judgment. Do not operate a vehicle or machinery under the influence. There are health risks associated with consumption of marijuana. For the use of only by adults 21 and older. Keep out of the reach of children, and marijuana should not be used by women who are pregnant or breastfeeding.
The Bait Shack, located on Ship Creek upstream of the bridge. Can't miss the bright red shack. They are the go-to fishing gear rental and guide service on Ship Creek. Tight lines and fish on. Come hook into the action with them. Hit them up at thebaitshackak.com.
Snow Pro AK, your snow and ice management company specializing in business and residential properties. They know what it takes to keep your property presentable and safe. Give them a call for a free estimate at 280-7098 or visit lawnproak.com. Double Shovel Cider Company, located off of Arctic and 58th, handcrafted Alaskan-made colonial ciders. They also have a tap room downtown on the corner of 5th and E. Stop by today and taste an award-winning cider.
Should you not claim to be at least his equal in prowess and act upon the claim? I say try. If we never try, we shall never succeed. This proposition is a simple truth, and it's too important to be lost sight of for a moment. If we cannot beat the enemy where he now is, we never can. It is all easy if our troops march as well as the enemy, and it is unmanly to say they cannot do it.